I promise you, if you practice hard and you have a strong will, you will succeed. Now, isn't that what we say to our children time and time again to encourage them? What if I showed you a book that I recommend that actually shows someone practicing and trying so hard with such a strong will, and then he loses? And I would say to you, it's a great book for kids. So, give me a chance and I will show you why. I'm Revital, I'm a children's storyteller, and I also help parents that love books help their children fall in love with books too. How will they fall in love with books? Because they will read them unique books like the one I'm going to share with you. So I wish I would have this book with me, but I don't, because I don't live in the States. But I will put photos of this book in the comments later on. So the book I'm talking about is called The Triumphant Story About an Underdog, Olympig. It's by Victoria Jamieson, and I think she illustrated it also because I didn't see another illustrator's name. It's a perfect book because it's funny and smart. And when I say funny, I mean it's funny for parents too. And I love it when a book is funny for us because it's very important. Because when we laugh about a book, the children see our laughing and they start to get our sense of humor. Okay, even the title is so funny. A pig that wants to win in the Olympic Games, okay? And we already know he's going to be an underdog because it's written in the title. On the first page, there's an interviewer. This interviewer will follow along the book, and he will be all the pessimistic thinking about you don't have a chance to win. He will be a very critical mind, just like we have when we want to do something, we have this critical mindset. So the interviewer doesn't sugarcoat it for Boomer. Boomer is the name of the pig. He says, the other animals will be faster and stronger than you. How will you win? I'm sure I'll win, says Boomer. If you practice and try your best, you can do anything. Now, this is what we're taught, right? The problem is that from now on every competition Boomer attends, he fails miserably. And Boomer practices and even manifests himself winning, but he fails. So all the odds are against Boomer. Like his first competition is a running competition and he competes with a cheetah. He doesn't really have a chance, right? But this doesn't at all reduce his self-believing in his winning. And when Boomer loses, the beautiful illustration shows him cry very miserably, but the text says, Boomer took the loss quite well. So this gap is funny too. But you would think he would be unmotivated after his first Yeah, I'm still alive. Okay, so every time he loses, he's surprised and disappointed at the same time. In one competition that he loses, he really has a tantrum reaction. So really he has all the feelings of what happens to all of us when we fail at something. Disappointed, sadness, frustrations, angry, okay? We all feel like this when we lose if we are children, and we also know some adults that feel like that when they lose, right? So in the final competition, he comes with full motivation and he really knows that this time he will succeed. You would think he would win, but he receives the worst score ever in the Olympic Games. The worst scores ever made in the whole history of the Olympic Games. Any final words? Asks the reporter. Yes! And here is the message of this great book. Boomer says, I realized that this Olympic Games is a great practice for the Winter Olympic Games. Yeah! Funny, right? But, you know, I think it's very true. Boomer has a dream. It looks like he doesn't have a chance, right? But his mindset is amazing because he will never have a chance if he doesn't believe in it in the first place. So he has to believe it. This is crucial. Now, when you believe in a very, very difficult goal, the odds are always against you, right? Because you've never done it before and it's a big goal and the odds are mainly against you. And this is the essence of believing. You believe when the odds are against you. You believe when you're the only one that believes. But this is a mindset of a winner. And I believe that if Boomer continues with this mindset, he will win. But this book is unique because two reasons. One, it focuses the whole game on losing, on all those feelings. And it's very unique, a book that focuses on the journey. And the second thing is that it doesn't give us a winning end. It's not that at the end, finally, he won. No, at the end, finally, he lost. Okay, this is so unique. This is unique even for adult movies and books, right? We always need this revealing, but I think it's a beautiful ending because it gives us the choice to decide. And this is exactly the mindset. So you may think that he lost, and this is rather pathetic, all his attempts to try and win, because he doesn't have a chance. Or you might see that even though it's really hard for him to win, you still have a hope and you're thinking to yourself, you know, but with this mindset, if he continues, eventually he will win. So it actually shows us that there is a hope. And I think this is a mindset of a winner, because think of all the really successful people. Think of people who had big dreams, big goals. They always had to lose a lot and lose humiliately in order eventually to win, right? It's never easy. So I think this is exactly a mirror of the journey of someone who has a huge dream to win the Olympics, okay? So I love this book. And again, I want to say that the illustrations are so funny that I laughed out loud. And I love books like this. So I really recommend it. And I'm going to put the cover, the pictures and the cover of the book in the comments. And please tell me if you liked it too. If you liked such a unique book. If you like the fact that it doesn't give you a win at the end. If you think that it's a good message to give to children, that there isn't a good ending at the end, do you think it's something that helps children or demoralize children?